Nikola Tesla didn't just invent machines, he redesigned how the modern world uses energy. His ideas power cities, industries, and the world you live in today. And here's the part most people miss. Tesla didn't achieve this because he memorized more. He achieved it because he learned differently. He didn't study to remember facts. He studied to see the rules behind reality. And that single shift turned his brain into a learning machine. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to study like Nikola Tesla, so you can learn faster, understand deeper, and stop forgetting what you work so hard to learn. Number 1. Destroy the school brain. Let me describe a moment you probably know. You read a page, then you read it again. Your eyes move, but nothing sticks. That's not laziness. That's the school brain at work. School trains you to collect answers. Tesla trained himself to hunt what controls the answers. He didn't ask, "What should I remember?" He asked, "What is actually running this system?" Because memorization is fragile. It breaks under stress. It disappears after the exam. But when you understand the rule, your brain builds a machine that keeps generating answers. And if you don't break this habit first, nothing else in this video will work. Next, here's how Tesla actually saw information. Number 2, turn knowledge into living systems. Tesla didn't rely on words alone. The moment he read something, his brain turned it into movement and structure. Let's do a quick test right now. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. Imagine electricity, not the word, but energy flowing, splitting, pushing, reacting. Feel how different that is? That's because your brain isn't built to remember symbols. It's built to understand experiences and systems. Here's the rule Tesla lived by. If you can't see it running in your head, you don't own it yet. If learning feels heavy, it's usually because you're still trapped in words. Now here's the part most students completely miss. Number 3, enter the trance of focus. Tesla didn't rely on long study hours. He relied on depth. When he focused, everything else disappeared. No noise, no background stimulation, just one problem, one object of attention. Here's the truth. Memory isn't built by time. It's built by how deep your mind enters the subject. Without this level of focus, every technique you've ever tried quietly fails. So when you study, do this. One page, one task, nothing else exists. Because when attention collapses into one point, the brain locks information in automatically. And now we reach the real memory secret. Number 4, lock the memory with emotion. Here's something no one explains clearly. Your brain doesn't forget because you're bad at studying. It forgets because it was never told this mattered. The brain remembers what carries emotion. Tesla studied nature with awe. He felt power in understanding. He saw knowledge as freedom. That emotional charge told his brain, keep this. So when you study, ask, why is this powerful? Why does this matter to my life? No emotion means no long-term memory. That's not a flaw. It's how the brain is designed. And Tesla went even further than that. Number 5, learn from the inside. Tesla didn't stand outside systems and analyze them. He stepped inside them. When he studied energy, he imagined being energy. When he studied magnetism, he imagined being the field itself. Why does this work? Because the brain remembers things connected to the self far better than abstract information. So try this tonight. When studying, ask, if I were this principle, how would I behave? When learning becomes part of who you are, forgetting feels unnatural. And now, this is where breakthroughs are born. Number 6, learn across fields. Tesla didn't think in one subject. He connected engineering with philosophy, science with language, logic with imagination. Because real innovation doesn't come from straight lines, it comes from intersections. So mix your inputs. When ideas collide, your brain creates something new. And finally, this is what holds everything together. Number 7, learn with purpose. Tesla didn't learn for exams or money or approval. He learned to become someone. And when learning matches identity, you don't need discipline. Your brain automatically prioritizes what shapes who you are. So ask yourself, who is this knowledge turning me into? When that answer feels real, motivation takes care of itself. Nikola Tesla proved that when you respect how the brain actually works, learning becomes faster, deeper, and permanent. Nikola Tesla showed us how to learn from the inside, how a mind understands systems at the deepest level. But understanding alone isn't enough today. So in the next video, how Elon Musk learns faster and builds expertise from zero, you'll see how the same learning logic turns understanding into modern world execution. This is Peak Razor. Let's build productivity systems that win daily.